This story is about a writer who was found alone by some rogue boys who forcefully do dirty things with her. After that, what happened to her and what happened to the girl, we will see further in this story. So in the beginning of the story, we see a girl named Jennifer Hills, who is a novel writer, so she was going to live in a local area away from the hustle and bustle of the city so that she can complete her novel in a peaceful environment. So first of all, she goes to a store where she meets an old man named Earl, who is the owner of that cabin. Jennifer had come to take the key of the cabin from him, so Earl gives her the key of the cabin and explains the way to reach there through a map. He also gives her the map. Now, after going a little further on the way, Jennifer stops at a petrol pump to fill petrol, where she sees two men who were staring at Jennifer. Their names are Andy and Stanley. Then, a worker named Johnny comes there who starts helping Jennifer. He asks Jennifer where she's staying, so Jennifer tells that she's staying in a cabin nearby. After this, Jennifer gives money to Johnny, but then her foot accidentally hits a bucket, due to which water spills and falls on Johnny's pants. Seeing this, his friends start laughing. Jennifer says sorry to him, gives him money and leaves from there. After this, she reaches her cabin, which is located right in the middle of the forest. After reaching the cabin, Jennifer starts working on her writing. Jennifer is sitting outside the house on the bank of the river. Then she feels the sound of someone being nearby, but she thinks that maybe it was the voice of a bird. After that, Jennifer is talking to her friend at night. Then she hears some sound in the nearby cabin. She goes to see it, and there the door is open, and Jennifer comes back. Then her drink falls on Jennifer. She goes inside the house to clean it. Then we see that someone is making a video of her from near the door. And in the morning, Jennifer goes for jogging in the forest, and she sees a small open cabin there. And she goes there and sees some stuff and old bottles lying there. And then she comes back to her cabin. After that, Jennifer goes to the washroom, turns on the water, but dirty water was coming out. It was damaged, so she calls for help. After talking, her phone falls in water and gets damaged. After that, a boy named Matthew comes to her house to fix the pipe. But when he fixes her pipe, Jennifer happily kisses him on the cheek and thanks him. And Matthew is a bit of a fool type of person, so he runs away from there feeling shy and does not even take money. While in the evening, Matthew and Dee go fishing with Stanley and Johnny, where he tells them that the girl from the city kissed me on the cheek. Hearing this, Johnny feels very bad and tells him that this cannot happen. Then Stanley shows Johnny the video of Jennifer in his camera. That is, it was Stanley who was making her video from near the door. Seeing all this, Johnny's intentions get spoiled and tells his friends that tonight, I'm going to fuck her. I'm going to put cream between her panties and show it, and says, "See, today, I will hunt this girl at night only." When Jennifer is sleeping at night, she hears the sound of someone walking. It is 4 o'clock in the night at that time. When Jennifer goes out and looks, there's a dead bird there, and when Jennifer comes back, she sees the picture of Stanley, Andy, and Johnny in her laptop. Johnny knocks the door, and Jennifer gets very scared. Johnny and Stanley come inside the house. Jennifer asks them to leave from there. Then, Andy brings Jennifer's bikini from the top. Those people had already entered the house. Jennifer says inside the house, "You people leave from here, or else I will call the police." Matthew stays outside and calls him. Inside the house, Johnny says, "You kissed her and did not even pay for the repair." Jennifer says, "I was about to pay, but he left from here, but I will pay right now." Johnny says, "What have you come to do in such a deserted place?" Jennifer says, "I am a writer, and I have come here to write, and those people make fun of her." Jennifer runs away to escape from those people. She tells a lie to Jennifer that she will be coming to the cabin soon, but Johnny says that you don't have any boyfriend, otherwise you would have brought him along. Johnny asks Jennifer to drink alcohol, and Stanley is making a video on camera. He forcibly makes her drink alcohol by saying that he will leave her if she drinks alcohol, and Johnny says that, I want to see your teeth." Jennifer says, "I don't want to do this." Johnny takes a stick near her mouth and asks her to show her teeth, and forcibly sees her teeth and puts the gun in Jennifer's mouth and shakes it. And he says, "You are enjoying it, aren't you? You are an expert in all this. We know everything." And Andy takes a bottle in his mouth and starts shaking it. Jennifer kills Andy with that bottle, then sprays Stanley's eyes and runs towards the forest. While running, it becomes morning, and she leaves her slippers in the forest, and then she meets the sheriff ahead. With him, Earl is also the same man who had given the key of the cabin to Jennifer. Jennifer asks for help and says there are 4 people. The sheriff says, "I am a policeman. You don't need to be afraid. Now you are safe." Jennifer takes Johnny's name, and the sheriff understands everything. The sheriff asks Earl to leave from there, and then goes back to the cabin with Jennifer. The sheriff calls those people, but they are not there. The sheriff searches the house. The sheriff takes the gun and finds a marijuana cigarette which the goons had left there. The sheriff says to Jennifer that you are spoiling the nature here and accuses her. The sheriff asks Jennifer to turn back, then asks her to spread her legs and searches her. After that, the sheriff catches Jennifer and says that I want to know everything. Then Johnny and his 3 friends come there, and the sheriff is with them. The sheriff touches Jennifer's body with the gun and also touches her below and takes the gun to her mouth. Jennifer slaps the sheriff, and Johnny catches him and asks Matthew to remove her clothes. Johnny tears Jennifer's stomach, and everyone catches Jennifer and removes Jennifer's panty, and Matthew starts doing dirty things. Matthew keeps doing dirty things. At the same time, the sheriff gets a call from his daughter Angel from his home. Angel asks her daddy to come soon. The sheriff promises Angel that I will come soon, and Matthew starts doing it very hard, which hurts Jennifer a lot. And they leave Jennifer there, and then Jennifer goes towards the forest without clothes in a scared state. Jennifer is going to the forest when those goons return again. Their heat had not cooled down till now, and Johnny catches Jennifer, and Andy throws Jennifer on the ground, and they are recording it in the camera. Andy tells Jennifer that you must be thirsty by now, and then dips her head in water and takes it out. He repeatedly, forcefully dips her and takes her out. After that, the sheriff opens his clothes and starts doing dirty work. Jennifer cries and screams a lot, but no one listens to her. Jennifer tries to catch the sheriff's gun, but Johnny removes it, and everyone attacks Jennifer one by one, and Andy says that it was very hot stuff. Jennifer gets up with difficulty and slowly goes away from there. She was not even able to walk, and slowly she reaches near a bridge, but the pursuers are still chasing her. All of them come behind her, and Jennifer. From there, she jumps under the bridge, and then she is not seen anywhere. The sheriff says that if she survives, then our life will be hell, so he asks everyone to search for her for a distance of 6 miles. Everyone searches for Jennifer, but they do not find her anywhere. The sheriff asks everyone to search for Jennifer twice a day and burn all her belongings. Stanley is taking out the camera tape. At that time, the sheriff sees him, then breaks his tape and says, "Idiot, what are you carrying around? We will all get trapped." Johnny says that Matthew is such a person who can open his mouth anytime, so he asks to keep him with him. After that, the sheriff meets his family, and further the sheriff goes to Earl and gives him the key of the cabin where Jennifer was staying. Earl says, "Has that girl gone?" The sheriff says, "Yes, she is gone." Then the sheriff leaves from there, and Andy and Stanley are searching for Jennifer. Matthew is regretting what he did with Jennifer, and then Matthew sees Jennifer there. Matthew tells him. He suddenly gets scared after seeing her, and when he looks again, Jennifer is not there, and Earl calls the sheriff and tells him that Jennifer's sister called and she is missing since last 1 month. Earl says that you were the one who saw her last time. The sheriff remains quiet for some time and then says, "See you in the morning." After that, Stanley comes running to Andy and Johnny and says, "Someone stole the camera. All the videos are in that camera." Johnny says that the sheriff had broken the tape. Stanley says that I had changed the tape, and Johnny is about to kill Stanley. And Andy stops him, and Johnny is sitting alone at night drinking alcohol. Then there is a sound of someone falling from outside, and he goes to see it. And there he finds a dead bird, and Johnny goes inside the house. Then he hears the same sound. Then he comes out of the house with a gun, and there he finds Jennifer's slipper. And there is someone behind the bush ahead. Then Johnny goes there, and there he finds Matthew's rubber lying on the ground. Seeing it, Johnny feels that all this is Matthew's work. After that, the sheriff comes home, and his wife tells him that someone sent a gift for you, which is a tape, due to which the sheriff's mind gets spoiled, and Johnny shows Jennifer's slipper to Andy and Stanley and says that Matthew is doing all this. Then the sheriff comes there and threatens Stanley, then puts the tape in Stanley's mouth and says, "Why are you doing all this?" Johnny tells the sheriff that Matthew is doing all this. Johnny shows Jennifer's slipper and says that Matthew had kept it at my house last night too, and asks the sheriff to find Matthew. After that, the sheriff gives alcohol to Earl in the forest and shoots him. Then Matthew is standing near the lake. Then Jennifer calls Matthew from inside his house. Matthew goes inside the house, and Matthew falls from the stairs. And Jennifer calls Matthew to her, and Matthew starts apologizing and says that, "I did not do all this intentionally." And Jennifer ties a rope around his neck and says that, "I also said, sorry." Jennifer pulls the rope forcefully and makes him unconscious. Then Stanley and Andy are searching for Matthew, and Andy sees a house. On going there, he sees an old bed. Stanley moves forward and sees Jennifer. As soon as he moves towards Jennifer, he gets trapped in the trap laid by Jennifer. Then Stanley shouts for help to Andy. When Andy comes there, Jennifer catches him with a stick. Andy hits his head with a thread and also hits Stanley's head, and both of them fall unconscious. When Andy opens his eyes, he finds himself tied in a tub. Jennifer starts filling the tub with dirty water, and on the other hand, Jennifer keeps Stanley tied to a tree. Then she makes a video of it. Jennifer forcefully feeds Stanley a dead rotten rat, and she puts a fishing hook in both of Stanley's eyebrows and ties that thread to the tree so that he cannot blink his eyes. Jennifer goes to Andy. This shows that both of them are nearby, and she is killing both of them by torturing them together. Andy says to Jennifer, "Please forgive me." Jennifer says, "I also said sorry, and what did you say? Suck it, you bitch." Jennifer repeatedly dips him in water and tortures him. Then she says, "I am coming again." Jennifer goes to Stanley. After that, she rips open the stomach of a fish and takes out its dirt and kills Stanley. She applies it on his eyes. Then Jennifer goes to Andy and dips his head in water again. Jennifer says that she is not going to give you such an easy death. Then Jennifer mixes a poisonous substance like acid in the water and removes the stick on which Andy is resting and says that, "Now, I will see how much manliness you have." Andy is not able to hold on for long and drowns in the water, and his face burns badly. On the other hand, crows eat Stanley's eyes by plucking them out, due to which Stanley dies, and Andy also dies. After that, Jennifer reaches near the petrol pump. As soon as Johnny comes there, Jennifer hits him with an iron rod. Then, as soon as Johnny opens his eyes, he is tied with a rope without clothes. Jennifer says, "Do you know what I am going to do with you?" Jennifer pulls out his front teeth one by one with a stick, and Jennifer puts the gun in Johnny's mouth and shakes it, due to which Johnny abuses Jennifer badly. Jennifer says, "You are very proud of your manliness, aren't you? I will uproot him right now," and she takes a big scissor and cuts his horn and puts it in his mouth, due to which he dies because of pain and loss of blood. Then the sheriff is in his deputy when his wife calls and says that a new teacher has come to meet Angel. Angel also says that the teacher is very nice and she is going to take me to the playground. Then we see that the teacher is none other than Jennifer, who is a fake teacher. When she talks to the sheriff gets shocked and says, "Don't do anything to my daughter." Then Jennifer disconnects the call. The sheriff immediately comes home from there and asks his wife, "Where is Angel?" She says she has gone to the playground with the new teacher. The sheriff immediately goes to the playground from there, but he doesn't find Angel there. He goes back to his car. Then Jennifer hits his head with a stick from behind and takes him with her. When the sheriff opens his eyes, he finds himself tied to a table, and Jennifer has inserted his shotgun in his back. Then the sheriff, writhing in pain, says to Jennifer, "Forgive me, let me go from here." Then Jennifer starts inserting that shotgun inside her again and again. And she says, "I also felt the same when all of you were forcing me like beasts." And the sheriff says, "What did you do to my daughter?" Jennifer says, "Your daughter is very beautiful, innocent, and young. If someone does the same to her as you people did to me, then how will she feel?" The sheriff says, "I will kill him." And then Jennifer says that I am also going to punish you like this because you also did the same with someone's daughter. And Jennifer tightens the rope in the trigger of that shotgun and ties its other end to Matthew's hand, who is lying unconscious in front of the sheriff. And Jennifer says that when Matthew regains consciousness, both of you will be killed together. and Jennifer comes out from there and sits quietly. Then Matthew regains consciousness. The sheriff says, "Do not move at all." Seeing the sheriff like this, Matthew shakes his hand, due to which a bullet is fired suddenly. The bullet comes out ripping the sheriff's back and hits Matthew directly, and both of them die together. After that, we see Jennifer, who looks very happy after taking her revenge by brutally killing all the beasts. And the story of this movie ends here. So friends, you can tell me by commenting to watch part 2 of this movie, and if you have watched till here, then thank you very much for that. So see you in another new story.